is what do you call it? Anyway, let's go to something else. All right, and this time we are stopping by in Edo State, where new market in Edo State, the supposed shop owners, store owners in new market in Edo State have been given the notice. So they were told that the Yaloja and the states, you know, Yaloja, that's Olashari Tifnumbu. Yaloja and the state want to renovate the market, but others believe that it is just an excuse to get rid of them and give them their shops and stores, okay, to what do you call it? So some people who could pay on the streets of Benin today.
Me sef no go gree, oh, I no go gree. May they block road, oh, I no go gree.
Yeah, they started removing the the roofs of their stores. If they won't leave, maybe when they remove all of the roofing and all that, they will leave. Similarly, a women group, or should I say, yeah, women's group, they came out today to demand for the sack of this man.
All those who miss that examination for whatever reason, the 5.something%, we will package them with the mop-up. And it is for that reason we have also decided that even those who missed the earlier initial exam, who are absent, we will extend this opportunity to them to also receive.
But the women, no, right? They want the entire process cancelled and rescheduled. And while that is ongoing, Oloyede should be fired. That's their demand.
We are here today as civil society organizations, as women's group, as parents, as teachers, as concerned citizens in Enugu State to register our displeasure with the ongoing saga at JAMB and UTM. Our children have had enough. We have been traumatized. They have been traumatized. You see people committing suicide, depression, mental problem, all because of JAMB. And we are asking JAMB, you don't deploy technology selectively. And you don't sit for exams selectively. Exam that you want to adjudge fair, everybody must have uniform exam. So when JAMB admitted responsibility for the glitch of human error, whatever they call it, we said that was good and way forward. But seeing them within 2 days, we fixed another exam without full analysis of what went wrong, and then just without even thinking about the parents, about the current hardship in the country, about people affordability, just impose exam. Worse still, they impose exam and put a time unknown to law. 6 a.m., 6:30. Do people take exam this early? No. Official opening of even for work, for exam and everything. And then you put it in a time, even in the southeast, there is so much insecurity. And then you exposed our children, our words, to all form of hardship. Some people are still missing as we speak. And our heart is bleeding. Our heart is very heavy. Enough is enough. And what we are calling today at JAMB office is to tell them that they have to cancel the exam. cancellation, and they will put another date if at all JAMB will continue. But JAMB has to be phased out. It has let different universities organize exams, and people can choose the universities closest to them. We are worried that, leave sentiment aside, because Nigeria, we get too sentimental. We are not just talking, this is not about personalization or the person of Professor Oluyede. We know he's a good man. But we are talking of an institution and systemic failure of an institution. I'm a teacher, I'm a law professor. If you take an exam and then you have how many people failing, because below 200 is not a pass mark, then you ask yourself question, out of 1.9, 1.5 something failed to score over 200, 78% and above. Isn't it time that you put in your thinking cap and say what well? And it's been like this. Education is a fundamental human right, and there is an obligation on government, whether state, federal, at all levels, to make sure that this education is accessible, is affordable. Yes, and it is for all, inclusive, without leaving anyone behind. Leave no one behind.
Do you understand? 1.9 million children sat for UTME, JAMB, and 1.5, nearly 1.6 million of them failed. Only to be discovered later that the glitch they are talking about is actually intentionally directed at a certain, demography. That has been argued. Some said, no, don't tribalize it. Don't this and that. Shut up your mouth, man. Stop gaslighting people. Stop telling people what they know and start telling them that it's not true. That's gaslighting. It is deliberate. But the guy is doubling down, and it is Nigeria. What can they do? Yeah? Now let's leave that again and stop by in Delta. We're still in Delta, okay? Where Atifu's former vice presidential candidate, running mates, that is Okowa. Now, Okowa went back to his own community as a former governor and supposedly as their leader too, to meet with the women and to discuss with them why he joined APC. The next 17 seconds of video, Rabbi should tell you their answer if you want to. So he was begging them. But that one is fair. I said, this is a poor man picking that got picked up from the gutters 8 years ago by Devulumayi in Ebonyi. His name is Nwoboshi. No, is that his name? His name is Nwoboshi. Something like that. He's the guy who left the conversation around the allegation against Akpabioli and started attacking Natasha. He was the one who came by to say Natasha had 5 children for 5 men. What are you talking about? He's a very useless guy that was picked. It was like, like the rung of the ladder. A political jobber that was picked. Also an illiterate, a nuisance that was picked up by another guy, another nuisance called Devulumayi. He's a senator today. But somehow, this Ebonyi senator is upset with the poor people, like the way he described them, okay? So he's making a proposal at their Senate house that, you see all those indigenous people that have their houses or properties at the outskirts of Abuja. They say when you fly into Abuja, you start seeing all those poor people houses. Nwoboshi wants all of them relocated because it's an eyesore. How can you be landing in Abuja and be seeing dirty houses? I mean, these poor people. Why do we have these poor people here? People who are flying in. That's going to give them impression that we are poor people. We are not poor people. But in Senator, won't make them relocate all the poor people who get houses outside Abuja. Because they are a stain. An embarrassment.
I remain Senator Peter Onyekachi Ebonyi with the golden crown of Ebonyi Senatorial Zone of Ebonyi State. Mr. President, I rise to support this bill. And I'm doing that considering what I can describe as total infrastructural transformation that is ongoing in FCT today. It therefore requires the cooperation of the Parliament to enable the Honorable Minister, Nyesom Wike, to continue his good works. Mr. President, digesting further the budgetary provision, we can see that much provisions are made for the infrastructure development of the capital city, which is the citadel of power for the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Another area I would like to use this medium to draw the attention of the FCT Minister is the people living within the Abuja airport. Mr. President, I want the FCT Minister to extend his infrastructure development of the city within the surroundings of the Abuja airport. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, if you are descending into Abuja airport, the habitants, the type of infrastructure within the environs, Your Excellency, does not represent the good image of this country. And I think that the FCT Minister should capture in their next budget, if not incorporated in this, to either relocate the habitants of the people within the airport or renew the area, at least, because that is the mirror of the country as we are descending into Abuja airport. Some of us, if we take into account to view the environs of the airport while descending into Abuja, you will agree with me, Excellency, there is an eyesore. It doesn't give good image of the nation, and I think something has to be done about it. So I urge you, all my colleagues, to support this all-important bill, all geared towards transforming completely the FCT of Nigeria. Thank you.
So, no, if you are coming from the airport,
if you are descending,
the first place you see,
if you are descending,
let's take it gently.
Yes, Excellency.
The first place you see on the right is the presidential wing. Thereafter, you come across a very beautiful flyover,
yes, Excellency,
which is almost like a boulevard. You understand? And you now descend towards the road that comes to the airport. Then when you get to the airport road, you now see 8 lanes,
yes,
complete with street lights,
yes, Excellency,
particularly in the night. Very beautiful.
Yes, Excellency,
and all that. So, which part gives you cramps with your stomach?
It's the back of the airport, yes, Excellency. At the back of the airport.
That when you are inside a plane.
Yes, Excellency.
That is somebody's village, oh.
Yes, Excellency. But it's within the capital territory.
No,
and there is no how. If you are landing.
The owners of that village, those are their houses. That's what they can afford. But are you saying that we should go to those villages and evacuate them so that when your plane is coming down, what you will see high rises?
Your Excellency.
No, I want to understand.
Yes, Your Excellency.
You are talking about when you look out of the window.
Yes, Your Excellency.
You want to see beautiful Chinese infrastructure.
Yes, Your Excellency.
But that is what that place belongs to people.
No, Your Excellency. This is the capital territory of Nigeria, and we are talking of the image of the nation.
Okay, so the image of the nation starts with when your plane is descending.
Your Excellency.
And then you look at what happens in a place like Akwa Ibom. When you descend, you see water, and you see creeks. So we should eliminate the creeks and close them.
No, Your Excellency.
So that it will not spoil your eyes.
Your Excellency.
That is the image of the nation.
Your Excellency, everybody that uses Abuja Airport will agree with me, sir. But the issue is, what do we do?
Yeah.
What do we do?
Okay. Distinguished colleagues, all those that use Abuja Airport, all those that use Abuja Airport, do you agree with him? Those in support say aye. No, those in support say aye. Those against say nay. The nays have it. So there's a lot of disagreement. This is Senator Abiru.
Now the mofo this so. Ebonyi. His name is Ebonyi. A common political jobber, a political thug, picked up from the gutters, like many of them were picked up anyway. Today he's a senator representing Ebonyi, and he has a problem with people's homes in their villages Because whenever he's descending, maybe he was sitting there in the VIP, feeling like, I see life, alive with it. So, Then when he look at the side of the window, so, where are those? They say, well, that one has always been there. There are people living in Yanya village. Why are they there? That's their land. That's their indigenous people of that place. We need to remove them from there. In some week, we should let in some week remove them from there. I can't even imagine that we have this kind of poor people settlement next to Abuja, the country's capital. That's same. And like somebody said, who would ever imagine that Akwabiole would actually like speak responsibly? Ask him some very responsible questions to say, are you being serious now, man? Like you are talking about when you are coming down from the plane. Like because of that, we should send people away from their land and all that. That can be serious, but who knows? Where the wicked probably have interest there too. Who knows? Ebonyi, see the mofo. He's also the one who left the point of conversation to go and attack Natasha's family, and then made up several other lies. So Natasha has 5 children for 5 men. Like from where to where, Baba? From 0 to 100. Those are the kind of degrees you have there making laws for you. He's a senator, one of the 109 senators of Nigeria. But more, we leave that one. Okay, go to somewhere else. This time, I want to show you what it is like when we talk about the endless roadblocks set up in eastern part of Nigeria by different Nigeria's Nigeria's security agents, police, military, air force, navy, name it, all of them, NDDC, not NDDC, NSCDC. But you can imagine that their purpose is not to actually prevent crime. It is to cause economic stagnation in that part of Nigeria. They've been doing it for years. Somebody captured this on camera. About in 3 minutes, there were about 3 checkpoints. And they were all doing the same thing, just collecting money from the travelers, the motorists in eastern part of Nigeria.
That time we bunkering, then they find. They make money, you go carry small one. But this I'm joining body.
Most of them here, and I would make them buy to finish.
Yeah. You mean for here? Yeah, then they do now. Then they do their own.
I would make them buy any bike where carry.
You get one policeman, why no tight, why no seem they go tight. He say, yeah, they come here. One floor. Snail man. Jordan day, don't forget for Jordan. Hold on. You one carry person, senior man. One carry person. They say me. I see one man. Hello, the girlfriend for Simon. Don't see people today. You know what you do with this life, if you know more, you go to laugh. So you better make they see your 30 teeth. May life they go on. Yes. You get people you get people what I see last week, where they 3 months when they never laugh. But the way you see me now, you don't laugh. God don't bless you. No you money. Don't say amen. Because I say me God bless you, you don't say me because I know we are tired. Port Harcourt. For Port Harcourt before wedding.
Anyway, sir.
Eh? You get any place where they go for blessing. Mashakatabaya. Oh, Prophet. Jacob. Make I enter. No enter. If I say make I enter, say enter. If I say connect, say connect. Connect. No be in the talk. It not be me. Now prophet, why can I stand prophet? Prophet did there. Yes. It's not like that. It's not like that. a prophet nowhere.
Last week, I gave what happened last week. They do for 4 years. There's something that's okay, you now.